Good morning children, I am Sarita SS. Now I am going to teach you the reproduction in human beings. In human beings, there is sexual mode of reproduction. So, both the parents, such as male and female parents, are involved in the production of young ones. Let's see. So, male and female parents are involving in the production of young ones. So, male we can represent as the symbol like this, and female, this is the symbol. Okay. So, here the male parent produce gametes, which is the male gamete sperm. Sperms are the male gametes and which is haploid in nature. In the last class I taught you about diploid and haploid. So haploid means which consists of only 23 chromosomes, haploid, and it is denoted as small letter N. Okay, so the gamete of male is sperm and which is haploid because it consists of only 23 chromosomes or half the number of total chromosomes. What is the total chromosome of a cell? 46. So half means 23 only. And this sperm is produced by testes, that you know. So the testes produce the male gamete sperm. And likewise in female also, the female gamete is egg or ovum, plural ova. Okay, so here this is also haploid in nature and it is produced by ovaries. A pair of ovaries are there on either side of the abdomen or waist region, so that ovaries produce ovum. So the female can produce a single ovum once in a month, but here the sperms are, millions of sperms are released by the male. Okay, so ovum is a single ovum is involving in the fertilization process, and out of these millions of sperms only one can fuse with the ovum. Okay, so here there is a fusion of male and female gamete, and that fusion process is called fertilization. So the fusion of male and female gamete in sexual reproduction is called fertilization. Okay, so the fusion of male and female gamete to form zygote. So the fertilization results in the formation of zygote, and the zygote is diploid as it contains 46 chromosomes. So it is denoted as 2N. 2N means diploid structure. So zygote is a diploid structure. How zygote is formed? Zygote is formed by the fusion of male and female gametes. How we can define fertilization? The fusion of male and female gametes such as sperm and ovum during sexual reproduction is called fertilization. Fertilization results in the formation of zygote, and zygote is a diploid cell. It is a single cell structure. So sperm is a single cell structure, ovum or egg is a single cell structure, and the zygote also single cell structure, but it is diploid. Okay, and the zygote undergo development to form embryo. You learned in 8th standard. Okay, so embryo undergo further development to form fetus. Then fetus undergo development to form baby. Okay. Now we can see this. In case of human beings, they are having advanced reproductive system, or we can say advanced organs and organ system for reproduction. So that group of organs which involve in the reproduction process are collectively called the reproductive system. Okay, so there are separate reproductive system, male reproductive system and female reproductive system. So in that reproductive system, we have to see first the primary sex organs. Which are the primary sex organs in male and female? The primary sex organs in male are a pair of testes. Testes, this is paired structure. This spelling testis means only single. And this plural, paired structure. Okay, a pair of testes, we can spell it as T-E-S-T-S. A single testis, we can spell it as T-S-T-I-S. Okay, so here the testes are the primary sex organ, and these primary sex organs are also known as gonads. So which are the gonads in male and female? We can see in male the gonads are testes, or in male the primary sex organs are testes, and the testes are responsible for the production of male gamete and male sex hormone. Male sex hormone. So the primary sex organ or gonads of male, such as testes, are responsible to produce male gamete and male sex hormone. Which is the male gamete? Sperms. Sperms are the male gametes. Okay. And which is the male sex hormone? You learned in 8th standard. Testosterone. Testosterone. Why these male sex hormones are produced? See, in 8th standard you learned about the secondary sexual characters. So there is a particular stage at which the boy and the girl attain sexual maturity. And the testes or the ovaries start to secrete gametes and sex hormones. And that age is called puberty. You learned in 8th standard. So puberty is the age at which the boy and the girl attain sexual maturity, and this sex organ starts to produce, or we can say the primary sex organ starts to produce gametes and the sex hormone, and that age is called, or that stage in the reproductive phase is called puberty. You learned in 8th standard. So here at puberty, the testes start to secrete male gametes and male sex hormone. So the puberty starts in male during the age of 13 to 14. It may vary. Okay, so the age may vary according to food habit or hereditary. Okay. Now next we can see in case of female. In case of female, which is the gonad or which is the primary sex organ? Ovaries. Why they are called primary sex organs or gonads? Because they are responsible to produce gametes as well as sex hormone. That's why they are called the gonads or primary sex organs. So ovaries, a pair of ovaries. 2 ovaries are there on either side. And here the ovaries are responsible for the production of female gamete as well as female sex hormone. Which is the female gamete? Ovum or egg. Plural ova. Okay, ovum or egg. Which is the female hormones? 2 hormones are there, estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen and progesterone. So estrogen is responsible for showing the secondary sexual characters at puberty. So here 10 to 12 is the puberty stage. So these age may vary in boys and girls according to food habit or heredity. So this is the basic things in the reproduction of human beings. And next we can see, as I told you, the secondary sexual characteristics in boys and girls are triggered during puberty due to the secretion of hormones. In males or in boys, the secondary sexual characters can be started during the age of 13 to 14 due to the secretion of the male sex hormone testosterone. So let's see which are the secondary sexual characters in boys at puberty. First one, growth of extra hair on the body. So on the body, extra hair growth is there. Extra hair growth means the hair on the face like mustache, beard, then the hair growth on the armpit region, in the genital area or between the thighs, etc. can be seen at puberty in boys. Okay. And the second one, enlargement of sex organs like penis and testis start to enlarge or develop. And the third point is testis start to produce sperm and hormone. So testis start to produce gamete, male gametes such as sperm and male sex hormones such as testosterone. Okay. And broadening of shoulder and development of muscles. So muscles start to develop in boys during this puberty stage, and shoulder also become broad. And voice become deep and height also increases. So these are the secondary sexual characters in boys during puberty. Now we can see what are the secondary sexual characters in girls or in female during puberty. The same hair growth is there, but no mustache and beard. The hair growth is there in the armpit region, then genital area. Okay, and breast enlargement and mammary gland development. So breasts start to become enlarged. Okay, and ovaries start to release ovum and hormone. So ovaries are the primary sex organs of female or gonads of female. They start to release the female gametes such as ovum and female hormones such as estrogen. Okay. And initiation of menstruation and ovulation. You learned in 8th standard the first menstrual flow in girls start during puberty, and menstruation, the first menstrual flow is called a menarche. And menarche starts to appear, then ovulation also starts. Then broadening of hips, and this is a pelvic bone. So due to the broadening of the pelvic bone, the hip region, or we can say the waist becomes shape. The waist attain shape. Okay. And extra fat deposition in various parts such as hips, thighs, etc. So these are the secondary sexual characters in girls during puberty. So all the secondary sexual characters in boys are triggered by the production of testosterone by the testes, and all the secondary sexual characteristics in girls are triggered by the hormone estrogen secreted by the ovaries. Hope you understood everything about the secondary sexual characteristics and the basis of reproduction in human beings. That's all for today.